Football roundup today. Let's make this roundup video today. What's up guys, it's Natural here and welcome back to yet another football roundup video. And this has been a very interesting week in the football in Europe this weekend. Incredible games, some incredible results, some very bad defending, bad goalkeeping and bad finishing. Anyway, let's start off with the Premier League. And the Premier League this weekend, Liverpool played Man City, the biggest team this weekend, and it finished 1-1. It could have finished 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. It could have been any scoreline, but finished 1-1. And really, to sum up this game, bad finishing, horrific finishing. You think these two teams have spent, it must be over 300 million on strikers, on wingers, on centre midfielders, and they can't even put a ball in the net. Mind-boggling. But take off away. Great. It was a really good game. It was a bad game in terms of finishing, but really it was an enjoyable game to watch. Liverpool took the lead thanks to, I don't know what Clichy's doing. I mean, he did slip, but again, why did you even need to go in for the tackle? Well, he done the tackle. Who else would stepped up? Free agent Milner. Of all the quality we've seen today, of all the quality we've seen this game, free agent Milner just puts a pen and scores. Then Aguero scores at the other end, and Aguero had chances. Man City had chances to win the game. Kevin De Bruyne hit the post. Aguero had a couple of chances. Liverpool had the best chance. Lallana, I don't know how he missed. How has he missed? Ronaldo puts a beautiful ball on. Firmino passes in. Firmino actually celebrates. I thought he scores, and all the other fans thought he scored. Lallana just missed. Amazing. They finished one apiece. I think that's a good result for Liverpool. I think this season they've really done well against the big teams this season. They've actually 20 points. That's amazing against the top 6. Or you could say top 7 including Everton. Amazing. Their problem this season Liverpool's being against the small teams. Can they maintain this and keep in the top 4? As Man City, since they got knocked out in the Champions League against Monaco, it's really been backs to the wall for them. Really, they're the title race. They're trying to finish the top 4, really, Man City. And yeah, that's pretty much how it finished. Now we move on to the biggest talking point this weekend, which was Arsenal got absolutely humiliated by West Brom 3-1. Before I start saying Arsenal this, Arsenal that, I wanted to say West Brom deserved the win. They were the better team. Fantastic game from West Brom. Defensively were amazing. Offensively they were really good. The set pieces, Tony Pulis has done a remarkable job, West Brom. And the fact that they're 8th in the league, 7 points behind Arsenal, is, I mean, Tony Pulis doesn't get the praise he deserves. He may say he's defensive coach and scores set piece goals, but he's offered some quality that team this season, and they really look a good team this season. And he could be manager of the season this year, Tony Pulis. He's done a remarkable job with West Brom. Now that out of the way, Arsenal right now are becoming the biggest joke of a team I've seen this season. How the hell I mean, okay, you could say in the last 6 games, last 6 Premier League games, they've lost 5-1-1. Literally. I know it's Hull City you beat at home. No disrespect to Hull City, they're not good enough away from home anyway. They're like the Burnley of away from home. They're actually awful. But the fact of the matter is that Arsenal team lack character. What to say with Arsenal? I'm running out of words. My mind is gone to F really for this Arsenal team. This team needs to wake up and smell the roses, because there's a joke right now. That team is actually not even close to being top 4. Forget about Arsenal fighting the title. Forget about Arsenal finishing top 4. That club will struggle to finish above Everton this season. Everton. This is an Everton team. With no disrespect to Everton, finished 14th last year. Arsenal finished 2nd. 2nd. Literally, I mean, I'm done talking about Arsenal. I'm done talking about Arsenal. It's gone to a stage now where I actually feel sorry for Arsene Wenger. I actually feel for him. I really feel for Arsene Wenger. I really do. Because them players lack character, lack desire, lack ambition, lack any fight. You can name. I can make a whole video about Arsenal right now, but I'm not. I'm just picking out the points what I think is the problem against West Brom. Not this season, against West Brom. They lack any adversity when they are trying to even do so. They are literally now the biggest. I feel for him. The fact that man has single-handedly what he's done at Arsenal is amazing. It will never be done again. But Arsenal right now are literally becoming what they hate. They become what every other Premier League club have become. What every club have been. They're going to sack managers and they're going to keep sacking managers. Arsenal right now have to do it right now. They have to, for me, the board, if you're listening to this, get rid of Wenger. I don't care if you sack him, but something has to change at Arsenal. It has to change right now because this club, I feel, could go down, could go not down, could go under. It could. What I could see at Arsenal is like I'm watching the game. It could be like the first season of Game of Thrones. They kill the main character. That's what I feel. Arsene Wenger could get killed and his head could be on a stick. And then all the Arsenal fans all go, down north, they're in London, yeah, Wenger, he's a stick master. They have to do something to the board. If he says in our contract at Arsenal, I'm telling you right now, I actually feel like this club may never, ever, ever win a league. They may never finish top 4 again. They might not. They might. I know we're saying this is season 24. This is the season where Arsenal, for me, need to go and do. They need to find for the first time in the history of Arsenal, do the right thing and get rid of Wenger. And please, because I'm fed up talking about it, do it now. For God's sake, it needs to change now. Anyway, great win for Westbrook. They're a better team. Like I said. As for Arsenal, they need change. Wenger needs to go now. Manchester United get a 3-1 win against Middlesbrough and they get out of that dreaded 6th spot they've been there since pretty much the whole season. Like, everybody thought Man United were cursed. The 6th position, Manchester United. 6th. They must hate that word, 6. They must hate it. They really must. A great win for Man United. Fellaini, first goal, good header. Middlesbrough played well. You give credit to Middlesbrough. They played well in the game, but the problem they had, when they brought on Traore and Rick Gestede, it did give them an option. Play 4-4-2. Why did Middlesbrough play 4-4-2 under Karanka? I know he got sacked for it, but the fact of the matter is, Middlesbrough, if you're going to stay up, you have to have an option. You have to have some fight. Why would you put promoted in the first place if you're not going to fight? But anyway, if Middlesbrough play the way they play against Manchester United, they have a chance to stay up. Absolutely. Have a chance. Man United, they have, I think they have 2 games in hand, and win them 2 games in hand, they're actually 3rd. So the fact is, people say Manchester United had a perfect season. They've drawn 10 times this season, so you could say they have a perfect season. But I think Man United had a great season. They won a cup, they're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and they're only 2 points up the top 4. Do we call it a bad season for Manchester United? I think it's been a decent season for United. As for West Brom, as for Middlesbrough, if you keep playing the way you're playing, you're going down. But if you play 2 men up, if you play Gestede and Negredo or even Traore up front, you have a chance of staying up. You absolutely have a chance of staying up, no question about it. So yeah, Man United out of the 6th spot. That was the Arsenal. Chelsea keep winning and literally are on the road like you've never seen before. In mind, yes, they beat Stoke City, going at their best. But hey, if you're not playing well, that's how you become a champion. Chelsea took the lead thanks to, bad goalkeeping or bad marking on a wall. But anyway, good free kick from William. Then Stoke got a goal disallowed, which was right because Iberian did push Azpilicueta. Then a penalty. It was a penalty. People say it's not a penalty. It was a penalty. Cahill did push him. Good penalty from Joe Walters. And Chelsea get the win goal. Cahill, what respect, he redeemed himself from the penalty miss. It's a good win for Chelsea. They are still running away with this league. They've won the league. 10 games remaining. They need to win, I think, next 6, maybe less than that, to win the league. They've won the league. The league is finished. Stoke City had a fantastic season. If they finish top 8, they're definitely improving. Spurs get a 2-1 win against Southampton. No Harry Kane, no problem. But there was a problem. Southampton lost their main man. Gabbiadini was injured. Fearful man, fearful because he's been a revelation since signing in the summer. He's probably the best January transfer window signing we've seen since Suarez, since Liverpool. So it's sad, but Tottenham, Ericsson, Dele Alli came up to the front and scored 2 goals. You could say a penalty wasn't really a penalty for Dele Alli, but I thought it was. So I'm going to go back for more Prowse. Deserves his England call, but I think he's a really good young prospect for England. And you could say it's a good win for Tottenham. Puts them 9 points ahead of Arsenal. I think this could be the season they will finish above the Arsenal. And as for Southampton, they've had a great season. They got to a final of an EFL. They got to a final of a cup. You know, if they get top 10 this season, I think that's an achievement because they keep selling the best players. Everybody thought this was a season they could get relegated because Clark Burrell, nobody knew him as manager. Done a really good job there. Everton get 4-0 win against Hull City. Hull City, this is probably the season they will get it. Hull City are going to get relegated at the minute. I don't see them staying up with that goal difference. And you don't play to put the ball in net and you don't even win away from home, you're not going to stay in the league. Everton, Lukaku, all about him this week. Is he going to... He's not signing a new contract. He looks like he's going to lead Everton. Well, Everton fans, he might stay, he's still got a 2-year deal, but if he does go, I think he's done an amazing job with Everton. You know, he's been a top goal scorer for them for so many seasons now. He's had a fantastic season this season, he scored 2 goals against Hull City. He looks the real deal. He looks the real deal. And I said this 40 years ago when Chelsea signed him. He reminds me of a young Didier Drogba. Powerful, strength, pace. First touch is amazing. His finishing is like Drogba. He is literally what I feel like Chelsea need. And he's been out with Chelsea. He's going to put up 60. I think Everton looking 6 or 7 million. That's about right. If you're scoring 21 goals in Premier League a season, he is a top goal scorer. They're going to get. He is. No question about it. There's going to be clubs looking for Lukaku. But Everton had a great season. They're only goal difference behind the Arsenal, and they're only couple of points off the top 4. Could Everton still finish? Could Everton get 4th? We don't know. They've had a great season. Anyway, Leicester win 3-2 against West Ham. Massive win for Leicester City after their amazing showing in the Champions League, knocking out Monaco. They keep winning. They've won 4 in a row in all competitions. This is their first away win of the season. Incredible for Craig Shakespeare. He's done a remarkable job. Yeah, even though they sacked Ranieri, I still feels a bit. That was the right. Now looking at it, it's probably the right thing to do. They've had a great couple of games. They now play Madrid in the Champions League, so that should be real for them. As for the league, great win for Mahrez back in the goals, Vardy back in the goals. Kasper Schmeichel had an absolute worldie. He was like his father playing. Some of the saves he made were amazing, especially the last one with Andy Carroll. That is just like his father, Peter Schmeichel. It was just amazing. So great win for Leicester, puts them so close. Not a couple more wins for Leicester, and they're safe. As West Ham, they've had a horrible season. They adapted to the new stadium, London Stadium, moving Upton Park, the bowling ground to London Stadium. They've really struggled this season with the whole Pius leaving too. They've had a bad season, and I feel like Slaven Bilic could go. Bournemouth get a massive win in their 6-point relegation game against Swansea. Afobe scored 2 goals. Swansea defensively, if you're going to concede 63 goals in the Premier League, you ain't staying up with that scoreline. You ain't staying up with 63 goals conceded. No team in Premier League history has ever stayed up with that, right? But they do have goals in their team. So, but the thing is, Swansea are averaging. What's Swansea trying to do? They have to score 3 goals to win a game. Every weekend they keep conceding 2 goals, 2 or 1 goals. They're averaging. They need to score 3. Last week, they beat Burnley. They see a 2 and had with 3. They can't keep doing that. If you're going to win a league, sometimes your striker's not going to have a good game. Sometimes your Sigurdsson's going to have a bad game. You need to get just a 0-0, something like that in the game. But as for Bournemouth, they're safe. They had an amazing season. They had a little dip in form. Everybody thought they were going to get relegation. I didn't think so. Eddie Howe's done a remarkable job at Bournemouth. And Bournemouth, not a good season for them. Let's get a 1-0 win against Watford up on top of this game, other than Big Sam, clean sheet, 1-0 win. What I say, Big Sam gets the clean sheets, gets the scrappy 1-0 wins. Okay, a scrappy 1-0 wins. Well, you could say it was a scrappy game. But it gets the clean sheets and the goals, they stay up. And they're going to stay up, it looks like. As Watford, they might need to look over their shoulder, because I think they need a couple of wins. They may need to look over their shoulder, because they're not in form, and they're really struggling. and they're only, was it 6 points of the relegation zone? That isn't the gap. So they need a win, or maybe 2, just to be comfortable in the Premier League next season. And last game we're talking about is Burnley against Sunderland. No, nothing talking about this game other than there was 2. Well, Burnley still haven't won away from home this season. Sunderland are relegated. And nothing to say other than, I told you so, Sunderland. I told you so. You're going down. You're going down. And you're going to stay there where you belong. So guys, let's look at the Premier League table. Top 4 stays as this. Chelsea still top. Tottenham second. Man City third. Liverpool 4th. But the change is Manchester United. They're off 6th. That goes to the Arsenal. Everton had a great season. West Brom there. In the bottom 3, still the same. Those 3 teams for me are going down. Now guys, let's move on to the Bundesliga. In the Bundesliga this weekend, Bayern Munich get a 1-0 win against Gladbach thanks to Thomas Müller. Dortmund win 1-0 thanks to who else but Aubameyang. And Leipzig lose 3-0 to Bremen. Bayern Munich, good win for them. They've had since they knocked Arsenal in the Champions League, they've been in really good form recently. So it's a good win for them. 1-0, it wasn't a great game, but it's still a win. Bayern looking the real deal. Looks like they're going to be another Bundesliga title for them. Leipzig are falling like a tree right now. Another defeat for them. They are struggling away from home this season in the last couple of games. Since they lost to Dortmund, they really haven't been at it recently. And I still think they will finish in the top 4. But they need to just get good momentum to stay 2nd or 3rd. Because Dortmund are catching them. And in a rip notch, because the gap is now only 2-3 points now, so it's not really a gap. So, and Aubameyang, top goal scorer again. Can he win? Is he going to win another golden boot in the Bundesliga? It looks like so. And the big English lad, I think, are relegated anyway. Hoffenheim get a 1-0 win against Leverkusen. Leverkusen have been hopeless this season. They're out of the Champions League. They're not in anything. Their season's finished. They're just waiting for the next season, really. Hoffenheim. Maybe this is the season they will finish in the Champions League. I really hope that it's a great story really for Hoffenheim. Last season they're fighting for relegation. They just stayed up last season and now they're going to finish top 4. Remarkable. Cologne win 4-2 against the team they're fighting for the European spots in Hertha Berlin. Who else but Anthony Modeste, who literally scored another hat-trick, who literally could be... He's only 3 goals off Leverkusen. He's only 2 goals behind Aubameyang. 2 goals behind Aubameyang. Amazing season he's had. It's a remarkable season. He will be takers for him in the summer. He's had a great season. Cologne have had a fantastic season. The fact that they are, I think, 6th in the league is amazing. Great. Kudos to the manager and kudos to the team. As for Hertha Berlin, they've had a great season as well. They're 5th. They've done a really good season too. And the last game I'm talking about is a massive big game in the relegation battle between Wolfsburg and Darmstadt. Wolfsburg, big win, probably keeps them up this season. Darmstadt, along with Ingolstadt, are going down. So guys, look at the Bundesliga table where the juggernaut Bayern Munich keep winning and still top. Leipzig 2nd, but now Dortmund are catching Leipzig and so are Hoffenheim. And then you got Cologne, Hertha and the rest. Pretty much some of the table. Now guys, let's move on to La Liga. World Liga this weekend, Real Madrid get a 2-1 win against Atletico Bilbao. Barca win 3-2 just against Valencia. Atletico Madrid destroy Sevilla 3-1. Now guys, let's talk about Real Madrid. Real Madrid, good win. That's how you win leagues. They weren't at that today. They weren't playing well, but a good win. Who else but Ronaldo and the rest really score goals. Decent win for Real Madrid to keep that gap between them and Barcelona, who also win. But it wasn't an easy as thought. Valencia played really well in the game. They were actually 1-0 up, I think. Yeah, they were 1-0 up in the game. Then 1-1. Then Mangala was sent off. And then, well, nothing else. Messi scores 2 goals and they win the game, really. It was a good win for Barcelona. 4-2 win. They're easily. It looks like it's between them and Barcelona. Then Real Madrid for the title. Because Atletico Madrid beats Sevilla. If Sevilla win this game, they pretty much two back in areas. That's now gone. They're having a horrible week. They've had a horrible week, really. Been knocked out of the Champions League by Leicester, and now Third place is under threat from Atletico Madrid. Who else but Griezmann, back at it again with an assist and a goal. Really, he's just been outstanding for them this season, and I think Atletico Madrid could finish third. Sevilla season pretty much is over. Las Palmas get one against Villarreal. Big win for Las Palmas. Massive defeat for Villarreal in their chase for Atletico Madrid for the top 4. Not really what they need at the minute, but they've had a great season. Villarreal to finish 5th again. They've consistently, I mean, only apart from Sevilla, the big 3 are going to finish in the top 3, but they've had a good season very well. And a big 6-pointer in the La Liga, bottom relegation battle. Sporting Gijon beat probably Granada, who are down. Sporting it gives them belief. Sporting Lisbon, Sporting Gijon to stay up, but pretty much I don't see it unless they go through a 6-game unbeaten streak. But it could happen. But Granada are down, Osasuna are down. I don't see any of them 3 teams staying up. Maybe Sporting Gijon have a chance after the win. So guys, little La Liga table. Real Madrid top it with a game on hand still. Barca 2nd, Atletico Madrid are 4th. Sevilla still stay 3rd after their humiliating defeat. Villarreal, Real Sociedad make up top 6. The bottom 3, Osasuna, Granada and Sporting Gijon in the bottom 3 as it stands right now. Now guys, let's move on to Serie. Yeah, and in Serie this weekend, it was nothing other than Juventus massive, just a 1-0 win against Sampdoria. Thanks to who else but Cuadrado this time. Yes, that man who used to play for Chelsea and Fiorentina, doing it well for Juventus. Good header, good finish. But the player I want to talk about is Mertens. He again makes it unbelievable win for Napoli. 3-2. His free kick was absolutely sensational. Incredible. Techers. What do you want to call it really? Unbelievable. The guy to score that goal, he has been a revelation of Serie A this season. He's been probably the reason why Napoli could finish 2nd. To score over 20 goals a season in Serie A for Dries Mertens is astonishing. He's not even a striker, which is even more unbelievable. But yeah, good win for them. Roma get a 3-1 win against Sassuolo. Don't say this game other than bad goalkeeping, really. Bad goalkeeping. Torino versus Inter. Another game we had bad goalkeeping. Joe Hart had an absolute howler of a game. Just fumbled 2 goals for Inter. Inter won 2-0. I mean, I don't know what he's doing for the first goal, Joe Hart. It just Kondogbia shoots, he spulls it and it's in the net. Same happens in the second goal from McCarty. But give credit to Torino get back in the game from a good worldly goal and a good finish. 2-2. Both teams have had mediocre seasons. Atalanta get back from their 7-1 humiliation by Inter Milan and win 3-0 against rock bottom Pescara to at least fight for those European places along with Inter. And AC Milan get 1-0 win against Genoa. Nothing to talk about this game other than it was a very poor game. But a good win for AC Milan as well. So guys, look at the Serie A table where Juventus are closing in on the 5th Scudetto in a row. Roma and Napoli fighting for 2nd. Atalanta, Inter, AC fighting for 4th. And the bottom 3 pretty much relegated. So now we're going to talk about Ligue. Going up, Monaco's 3-0 win against Cannes. They've had an amazing season, Monaco. They look like they're going to win the league. I said they're going to win the league. They humiliated Barcelona. No, they are absolutely on an amazing run right now. They've knocked out Manchester City in the Champions League. They're going to play Dortmund next. It ain't going to be an easy game, but it's going to be a very good game. But is this the season that Monaco finally win a league title? Well, not finally win a league title in so many years, because the team they have is incredible. Mbappe back out again with 2 goals. He's been a revelation this season. Fabinho with a pen. He hasn't missed any penalties. 15 penalties in a row consecutively now. 3-0 win against Cannes. They look like they're going to win the league. Because their rivals PSG also win, but it wasn't as easy as I thought, because Lacazette scored the goal first, then Rabiot scored, and then Draxler made it the winner really. 2-1 win for PSG, but they're not. They don't look like the real PSG from last season. They have to miss Del Luiz and Zlatan, but it's just not the same with PSG. Maybe they're having a hangover with the whole Barcelona who getting out their Champions League. They just, yes, they're winning games, but they're not winning in form, really, just scraping over the line. And also taking part for the Liga title, Nice, who only drew 1-1 against Nantes. And the only thing talking about this game is Balotelli took 2 minutes to tie a shoelace. Took him 2 minutes to untie a shoelace. This man literally is just the comedy of football, isn't he? He can't even untie a shoelace. It took him the Nice coaching staff actually had to help him untie the shoelace. Incredible. It's just amazing. And maybe that's the reason why they drew the game 1-1. But 2 points dropped again for Nice. They keep drawing against the teams that they shouldn't. But they've had a great season. They finished for, I think they pulled up trees. Marseille, yeah, 0-0 against Lille. These two teams had horrible seasons. Marseille just want the season to end, really. And Lille, see them both. They've had a horrible season. Nancy versus the game I'm talking about is Lorient finally won a game. But it wasn't as easy as I thought. They win 3-2 against Nancy, a team also fighting for relegation. And it gives them a little hope, Lorient. A little bit of hope. Because they came back, they come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Good old students. They could have a chance to stay on. And last game I'm talking about is Bordeaux humiliated Montpellier 5-1. Diego Roland, couple of good goals. Montpellier, they need to be worried because they're in a relegation battle if they're not to be careful, if they keep sliding. Now guys, up in the Ligue table where the top 3 stays this and the bottom 3 stays this. So nothing's changed in the Ligue table this weekend. Now guys, let's move on to the rest of Europe. Where in the rest of Europe this weekend? Porto drew 1-1 against some team. Benfica drew goalless, so 2 teams playing for the title didn't win this weekend, which gives Sporting a bit of a chance to actually close the gap to the 2 teams, but they've got too big of a gap to catch. I mean, it's 10 points. Can they really catch those 2 teams? Don't really think so. But they are cementing that 3rd spot with a 2-0 win. Braga also get a 2-1 win, but they're pretty much going to finish 4th, unless Sporting really do struggle, but they're in a bit of form in a minute. So that's Liga NOS. In Eredivisie, Feyenoord look like they are going to win their first Eredivisie title in so long. They got a 2-1 win against Hernan-Venice, I think it's called. Don't ask me, I'm terrible with names. It's a good win for them. They look like they're going to win the league. Because Ajax drew 1-1. So it's not really what Ajax need. The gap now is 6 points. So it's with, I think, 10 or 8 games remaining. It's going to be hard for Ajax now. And also, the champions PSV look like to be, last time we say that this season, they also win 1-0 against Vitesse Arnhem. So it's a good win for PSV. This season, well, they have an outside chance of winning the league unless Feyenoord have just capitulated from the end of the season, and Ajax see it both. But it's going to be really difficult for them. But hey, they've had a decent season. When you sell your best players in Wijnaldum and Depay and so many others, you're really going to struggle. But hey, they've had a decent season, PSV. So guys, that's the end of the football roundup for this weekend. There'll be no football roundup next week because of the international break. So hope you guys have a great week and a nice little break off football, shall we? Unless you watch international football, which I do. I hope Ireland beat Wales. Yay! Anyway, hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Please like, subscribe, the natural. Peace out.